Airplane so goddamn close you can throw a rock at it. Jack Evans building, police building. Project Raglan, the bitch, but they got a brand new police building. Not a coincidence. Projects is Raglan, the bitch, because they got a brand new police building. No. The police building is brand new because the projects is Raglan, the bitch. What it is. We are out here. Nah, real shit don't ride. Once again, in the streets. Leaving downtown. And I started the video with the airplane, okay? I live in Dallas, Texas, okay? If you, you know what I'm saying? If you in Dallas and you see this, think about, or just now after watching this, start looking up at the skies and start noticing how many planes you see flying so low like that. I have been noticing it the past few months, but of course, I thought I just maybe hadn't been paying attention recently. I mean, all my life. You know, maybe they do fly that low all the time or certain times or whatever. So I kind of left it alone. But then the shit kept happening, and I kept noticing, and then as I'm talking, bam, it's one right in the fucking sky right there, but you can't tell though, because this camera ain't worth shit. But you know, let me see if I can get up here where past the big ass truck. It's right there though. Okay, hold on. You probably can't tell in this fucking video. So my camera is a fucking cell phone, which isn't a fucking camera. Well, anyway, it's another one right there. I cuss a lot. You know, it's a placeholder. I'm not that smart. I don't know a lot of words. So, it's a placeholder. Fuck you, don't judge me. Anyway, so this shit was weird, but you know, what does that mean? You know, I know it'd be clouds, but I always thought, okay, you can tell now. You can see that shit, right? Ain't fucking trees. It's right there though. I mean, it's probably in the video. You know, I'm driving. Once again, I'm driving. I know this shit is stupid and dangerous, but you know, whatever. I know how to fucking drive. Anyway, so shit was weird to me, but you know, much shit I've been reading, and I can't look at anything the same anymore. So I just been making offhand comments to people, you know, like, and you been noticing planes kind of flying, and they be like, yeah, what the hell is that? So I'm like, okay, so it ain't just me tripping. So I remember one night, I was sitting in the car, outside the house, I'm sitting in the car, and I'm reading on my phone about some UFO shit, right? And then all of a sudden I see a light in the sky, I'm like, God damn, here it go. I'm like, oh shit, they finna come get me, here it is, because I'm reading about it. I get out the car, look, and it's a plane. But that whole low as shit, though. It's real low, and the lights on and shit, like, you know, like movie shit. And it's like flew like right over me. Like, I swear to God, I felt like I could throw a rock at it. Obviously, it's not that low, but like seriously, if I had a gun and I shot, I would have hit it. You know, like, I mean, probably an AK, because I have to keep shooting because it's far away. But it ain't that far away if you understand my drift, which you see what I'm getting at. You know, planes typically fly at X amount, 30,000 feet. But then when they get, you know, down by the city, they lower. But not this when they get closer to the airport, because they don't want to well. Let me take the shit back. I ain't no plane expert, but I'm gonna put it like this: I had never seen no planes turn in the air over Dallas in my life, and I've seen that shit 5 to 10 times in the past 3-4 months. And that shit's weird, because I had never seen it before. And I was about to tell somebody that was riding with me the other day that I had never seen it before, because it was one doing it like right as I was talking. And then she was like, damn, I had never seen that before either, because she was watching it as I was talking to her about it. So, okay. So, they got me, why the fuck are the planes flying low over Dallas? Or are they flying low everywhere? You know, or I don't know, right? Then I got to thinking, weather bad. Couple that with what I already know, what I've recently learned about the HAARP machine. If you're not familiar, HAARP. Just type that in Google and then type weather modification, or just type W. Type HAARP space W, and weather modification will pop up on that moment. So anyway, knowing that, if you got to understand what that is. Once you understand what that is and you understand what it does, essentially it shoots radio waves down into the ionosphere, which is below the atmosphere, maybe above the atmosphere. I want to say below it, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't look that shit up right before I did this video. This shit just came to me. I just talk shit. I don't plan shit because ain't nobody watching shit anyway. So anyway, I don't know if it's the ionosphere is above or below, but it shoots radio waves into it, and it creates clouds and fucking weather patterns and whatever. Now, if they shooting down over Dallas to modify this weather, because if you're in Dallas and you've been subject to this weather recently, this shit ain't regular. Now, our weather always been crazy in Dallas. I've been living here for 23 years. Yeah, more. I'm 28. Anyway, I've been here for 23 years. They used to say, if you don't like the weather in Dallas, stick around, because, the shit gonna change or whatever, some shit like that. Nigga, it was 70 degrees on Tuesday, and I'm just saying Tuesday because I don't remember which day. And nigga, 18 degrees that Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, and that Thursday morning. Motherfucker, 50-degree jump in less than 24 hours. I remember saying that shit. It's like a 50-degree jump in less than, I want to say 12 hours. But that might be too dramatic, but it was something like that, though. I mean, y'all know if you in Dallas, and I imagine if you anywhere, because Dallas ain't that important. You know what I'm saying? Dallas is important. It's like the third, Dallas-Fort Worth. It's like the third largest metroplex, or fourth, or some shit like that in the U.S. But at the same time, for them to only have one machine, they wouldn't just be focusing on Dallas. So it's hard to comprehend the magnitude of the shit. But you gotta allow yourself to imagine that this shit could be true, because signs point to it being true. My point is, planes are flying low because they're using that machine to fuck with the weather over Dallas. This is what I think. I can't prove it at all. I did see something about a HAARP. They did and I wouldn't even know how the fuck they would be able to do this, because you would imagine that shit's top secret. But they showed where they actually was using it over Dallas, but that was in like May of like 13 or some shit. I don't know, man. I done read so much shit recently that's say this, and then you read another article say this, contradicting what you just read. So it's just like, who the fuck knows what's real, what's fake? But I do know what's out here. Shit ain't regular, man. For one, we ain't never had this cold of a winter in Dallas since I've been here. And then around the world, and I know at least speaking in America, I know they was throwing cups of water in the air and it was freezing and shit in the ground. That's movie shit. We ain't never experienced no shit like that out here. Man, that's movie shit. But is it natural? Is it HAARP? Who the fuck knows? Because we really don't know the truth out here anyway, and that's how they got us. That's the purpose. That's the point. But I guess at the end of the day, you shouldn't really give a fuck to do you, and good things will come to you. But shit pisses me off that they fucking with us, because my fucking kids be getting sick because of fake ass weather they be doing. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, if you're in Dallas, just start paying attention to your fucking planes, man. That shit can't be a coincidence. It has to be a reason, man. I don't know. I mean, if you know somebody that is a pilot, ask them. I'm sure it's a reasonable explanation, and I'm just being a conspiracy theorist and things like that. But because I hope it's just that. If what I'm thinking, these motherfuckers trying to basically destroy the world. So hopefully I am wrong. But fuck it. Like Sandy Lemons, make lemonade. 10 minutes, god damn.